All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have been waiting for. It is just one piece of the puzzle, but it's all crumbling down. And I honestly cannot be more excited to read this headline. But ladies and gentlemen, Kotaku of Australia has officially shut down. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kotaku from Australia has shut down, and this is a bigger hit to Kotaku overall than people probably even realize. It's also not just Kotaku, it's other subsidiaries of the company that do reporting in Australia as well, and they're trying to say that they're doing this due to cost cutting, which is just further proof that all this activism that Kotaku journalists have been doing, or journalists really have been doing, have been nothing more than detrimental to the company and has lost them so much money to the point where they had to shut down their services in an entire fucking country. So let's get into this article, guys, from That Park Place. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Kotaku Australia will be shutting down as part of a major cost-cutting effort for its parent company, Pedestrian Group. As reported by the Sydney Morning Herald, Pedestrian Group is slashing at least 40 jobs and ending its licensing deals to publish third-party brands including Vice, Refinery29, Gizmodo, Lifehacker, and Kotaku in the coming months. The outlet adds these titles will no longer be published in Australia, with the majority of their staff to be let go. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know of a single person that is going to be sad to know that people who work at Kotaku are no longer going to be able to put out hit pieces, articles that are completely and utterly disingenuous, that lie straight to your face. People try to make articles that essentially are looking like game guides, but when you go to read the game guide, they tell you how bad their democratic life is. It is fucking insanity what Kotaku has been able to get away with, and we have been saying for quite a while that Kotaku is losing money left and right. There is no way that they are going to be able to sustain themselves unless they do something like this, which is major cost cutting. At the end of the day, though, Kotaku of Australia was a major hit for them because apparently a lot of their archived content was going to Kotaku of Australia and only Kotaku of Australia. So apparently they're going to lose a lot of archived content because they're losing their stature in Australia. It says B&T also reports that Pedestrian Group CEO Matt Rowley revealed that the licensing deals were scrapped because it faced financial headwinds. He added, given these factors, we made the tough decision to focus on our wholly owned pedestrian brands where we control the strategy, the content, the product, the sales, and the outcome, the entire business. This means that we will transition out of our current brand licenses, which will reposition our business for the future. This will have an impact on roles with the group, and I appreciate the uncertainty this change creates, so we'll be in contact immediately with those people. Where possible, we will look for opportunities for redeployment, and we'll continue to work with everyone over the coming days to support this difficult transition, he concluded. Well, perhaps you would not be out of money if your website was focused on actually being a gaming website and not being a leftist, hardcore political activist website that is masquerading as a gaming website, right? Like, you could have just made a website. People were utilizing you back in the day, many years ago, were utilizing you for actual gaming-oriented news and guides and things of that nature, tips and tricks. They were utilizing you, and you have lost over 30 million fucking clicks a month compared to where you were just a few years ago. Kotaku's name has been driven through the mud, and rightfully so, when you have people like Carolyn Petit who are heading the Psychopaths, and then you have Alyssa Mercante, who is essentially editor-in-chief, or whatever the fuck her title is, senior editor for the Psychopaths, and then you have every other writer under her who are psychopaths as well. Every single one of them are bad for business, and I'm glad that you're finally realizing this, but unfortunately, I just think it's going to be a little bit too late. Kotaku, even though you're starting off with Australia, it's only a matter of time before this shit ends up shutting down the ones who are currently ruining it in the United States. It says Kotaku Australia managing editor David Smith confirmed that the site was being shut down. He wrote on X, folks, I have some sad news to share. Today, the story of Kotaku Australia comes to a sad and abrupt end. It's not abrupt. We've been seeing this coming for a long time. It has been one of the great joys of my life to wake up every day and run a site I love with all my heart. Let me translate this for you. It has been one of my great joys in life to wake up every day and talk about identity politics and leftist activism, which I love with all my heart. That's what he really meant to say. He added, to all my comrades at Pedestrian Group, nice choice of words. I love you. I've never worked with better or more talented souls in all my life. To the readers, thank you for showing up every single day, even the wingers in the comments. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you just look at this profile picture, chances are he probably has pronouns in his bio, which tells you everything you need to know half of the time about these kind of people. But still, just look into them a little bit and you will find out that it's not too shocking that this website's being shut down. After thanking a number of his colleagues, he revealed that the website was the second highest read site in the group after PTV. He then concluded that he will be taking a break. I'll be taking a break for now, but know that it's been a pleasure and an honor to serve you. You didn't serve anybody, dude. You served literally nobody. The only people that you served were the activists that you were trying to virtue signal to all the time. That's the only ones that you served. Kotaku serves no one. Kotaku is literally fucking useless. And I do not believe you that you're the second highest read site in the group after PTV. I don't, because if that's the case, I feel like you would be worthy of being kept around. But I guess in comparison to what they're actually costing, right, in terms of how much money they're actually losing every single month, being the second highest read website doesn't mean a fucking thing when the website is losing money even at that stature. So what are you really doing here? It just doesn't matter. At the end of the day, these are activists that are getting sad over a business decision being made, because eventually you can only play with someone else's money so much before you have to talk business. And guess what? Now you got to talk business. It says, according to data tracking website SimilarWeb, Kotaku Australia was only generating around 1 million page views a month. In comparison, the main Kotaku website does between 8 to 9 million page views a month. Exactly. So that's what you see what I'm saying? So 1 million page views a month, 1/9, almost 1/10 of what the actual main website does, which, by the way, 8 to 9 million page views a month is not that great for a main website like Kotaku. That is pretty fucking terrible. So 1 million page views a month, you are barely breaking what fucking YouTubers get, what small YouTubers get. I get over 1.2 million views a month. Okay, like I get anywhere from 1.1 to 1.2 million views a month. That's what I'm averaging right now. I only have 47,000 subscribers. Like, Kotaku, you fucking kidding me right now? And you want to have multiple people on your payroll? Of course you're not going to be able to do that. How the fuck is that even possible? There's no way you're making enough ad revenue to barely support one person, let alone a whole team. You guys have been losing money left and right, and it's because you're not actually doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're too busy talking about how you want to enact social change, but you don't actually want to make the company that you work for money. Right? You want to use their money to push activism, and you convince them for a little bit that that was worth it, but eventually the hammer's going to come down for you. It's only a matter of time. Kotaku is owned by Geo Media, and the company has been shedding its websites over the last year. Most recently, in March, it sold Gizmodo to European company Kelops. In April, it sold The Onion to Jeff Lawson. It also previously sold the AV Club to Pace Magazine. Pace Magazine had previously acquired Jezebel after Geo Media shut the site down last year. Geo Media also laid off the entire staff of its sports website Deadspin and sold the site to Line Up Publishing. It sold Lifehacker to Ziff Davis in 2023. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, it may not happen today. It damn sure won't happen tomorrow, but I guarantee you the main Kotaku website is going to be shut down, and people who are using that website to push activism are going to lose their collective fucking minds when it happens, just like they're losing their mind over this particular website being shut down, because they know that it's only a matter of time for them. They know that, right? They've been talking about, oh, we're doing just fine. Geo Media, Kotaku, we're doing great. Well, guess what? The truth always comes out when it comes to the numbers, and now we know you guys are doing terribly. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.